What's going on, everyone? SurgicalSnipes here, back at it again with another Diablo Immortal video. We are in day 11 of Diablo tries to contact Blizzard Entertainment. Alright, so in this video I'm going to be talking about the topic of the discussion of the week that's been going on here, which is the new 2-star gem, the Crucible. Alright, I got a Crucible here at rank 5, and let's see what it says here. It says dealing damage to enemies below 30% maximum life causes them to something, and Slayer's Rage, increases your damage, movement speed, you get double damage and all that. And if you kill a player when you have your slaughter effect, it'll grant you instantly 6 stacks. So you'll be getting like a 9% damage boost. I think speed boost also. And we'll read the whole thing as soon as this match is done. But yeah, I'm equipping the what's it called, the 2-star gem, the Crucible, in my PvP build. And let's see what's going on here. So, so far it's working pretty good. Got a 2-kill streak there, and we are in the action right now. All right, there goes a 3-kill streak. Got the Mount Banks procced. But yeah, right now this is the talk of the town right now. This gem, everybody's saying some people are saying it's good for PvP. Some people are saying it's bad for PvP. And this is my experience in PvP with it. So mine is at rank 5. My Crucible's at rank 5, and yeah, again, it's a 2-star gem, right? So if players are running all 5-star gems, then most likely they're not going to want to invest in this gem, right? But if you're using only 1 and 2-star gems in your builds, if you're a 1 and 2-star gem player like myself, then yeah, definitely I would definitely recommend this gem, especially in PvP, because when the players are below 30%, it's gonna slaughter them, That's the effect, it's called slaughter. And you'll be getting 9% extra damage on them. And plus you get double damage, the closer they are to getting one-shotted. You see what I'm saying? Like, this shit's working amazing for me. So if you kill somebody with this, and then what's it called? You get 6 stacks. And you get the extra 9% damage boost or something like that. And I think speed boost also. So, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to have that. For PvE, I don't know, because I really don't worry about PvE too much. But so far, this is working amazing. I mean, you guys seen the results here, So, yeah, I'm using Crucible. I'm using Crucible in my PvP build. And, yeah, it's a Crucible. I'm battling right here. Look at that. That guy just got melted from the Crucible right there, And I killed somebody there before I died. See, so the Crucible, it'll help with the slaughtering, It'll help with the slaughter of the other players, and it's working fine, Here we go again. Here's another example here. We got one of them there. Then I got shitted on there. All right, but still, it's good shit. It's good shit because it's working. Of course, you want to, with people who are good players who have pretty good builds, and do pretty good damage, you're gonna get them at that 30% mark, I mean, look at that. It's just melting everybody, pretty much. And you can tell when it's on, when it has that red glowing thing around you. You see that red glowing thing? Look at that, man. I just slaughtered somebody right there. See, it's amazing. I've been waiting for this kind of a gem for almost 4 years, man. Now I'm just slaughtering everybody pretty much, you know. They're melting right like butter. They're melting like butter. Look at that. 6 kill streak, 7 kill streak. Alright, I gotta heal up real quick here. I'm healing up, I'm healing. Alright, see, you guys see that red shit? That red shit means that it's working right now, you know? Like 8 kill streak, 9 kill streak. I'm just dealing double damage on people. 10 kill streak. You know, the key thing is double damage. We're getting that double damage, you know. And you get rewarded, right? If you kill somebody, then you get rewarded with that extra 9%, that 9% extra damage, you know. With those 6 stacks of the Slayer's Rage or whatever it's called. You see, but right now I'm melting through all these people through like butter right now. And it's definitely an amazing gem here. You see that guy didn't have no chance right there. Alright, so now we are about to destroy the enemy's ancient heart. Look at that, man. That guy just went whoosh, just like it was butter. We're just slicing right through them. We're slicing right through them, y'all. Look at that, man. Quick 1-2 and bam, you know. Slayer's Rage is always... Pretty much a Slayer's Rage is being active all the time because I keep slaughtering all these people, you know. Alright, I just died there at the end there. But anyways, y'all, that's the Crucible, you know. The Crucible is an amazing PvP gem, you know, if you like to use 1- and 2-star gems. It's an amazing 2-star gem. You know, I'm not sure why people wouldn't like it. You know, plus if you kill a lot of players, you're getting 10 seconds of that Slayer's Rage, which increases your damage and speed and all that. Now, look at the results speak for themselves. Look at that, man. 28 and 5, 28 kills, 5 deaths. I mean, I like these results. You know, I like these stats right here, man. So these stats prove that the Crucible is definitely one of the gems to get if you want to get a good 2-star gem. Man, I mean, look at that, 28 and 5, man. All because of the Crucible. And these are in legend matches too, you know. Like these legend matches ain't no joke. These legend matches are too tough, you know. But yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. So let's look at the gem again real quick here. That way we can read it again one more time. Let me just collect this real quick here. Okay, so now let's see here. The Crucible. The Crucible says, mine's at rank 5, the Crucible. Okay. Dealing damage to enemies below 30% maximum life causes you to slaughter them, dealing 70% base damage. Slaughter's damage increases as the target's life gets lower, dealing a maximum of double damage. So double damage. Enemies slain within 1 second of being slaughtered grant you Slayer's Rage, increasing your damage and movement speed by 1.5% for 10 seconds. So you get it for 10 seconds. Slayer's Rage stacks up to 6 times, and slaying a player instantly grants you 6 stacks. And you can't use it more than once in 6 seconds per enemy. So this looks like it all checks out, you know. It checks out, you know, the Crucible. The Crucible at rank 5. I mean, you guys see the results already, right? It's definitely a great PvP gem. And I definitely recommend it if you're using 1- and 2-star gems in your builds. Now, if you're using only 5-star gems in your builds, then of course you're not going to want to use it because you're using 5-star gems. But if you're just using 1- and 2-star gems, then you can definitely find a spot for this in your builds. And yeah, you know, that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents on the whole new Crucible 2-star gem. Alright, y'all, but that's going to be it for this video. You know, We are in day 11. Day 11 of Diablo trying to contact Blizzard Entertainment. How long are we gonna do this for? I don't know. You know, it all depends on Blizzard and how long it takes them to recognize me as being Diablo, you know. I want to know the answer, you know. I'm sure you guys want to know the answer too. You know, the community wants to know. The community wants to know when Blizzard will recognize who Diablo is. Right? This is breaking Diablo news of the whole franchise. So, hopefully this won't take much longer. I'm just here, Blizzard. I'm just here, Blizzard. You know, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Diablo is waiting for that phone call so I can go back home. So I can go home to Blizzard Entertainment headquarters. So I can go to Blizzard headquarters, you know. That's where I live at, you know. I'm Diablo, so I'm supposed to live there, right? I'll have my office there. My office decked out, decorated with all the Diablo stuff, you know, the books, the toys, the collectibles, everything, you know. It'll be the craziest looking Diablo office ever, you know. The lighting will be all red and all different types of colors that are crazy looking. Smoke machine, you know. There'll probably be like a fireplace there also, everything, man. It'll be crazy, man. You know, so I'm waiting to go into my office, you know, in my lair, in my dungeon. And I will just live there. I will live there in Blizzard headquarters, you know, in the dungeon there, you know. We'll call the office Diablo's Dungeon. Or something. Something like that. Alright, y'all. This is going to be the end of the video because the video's already over, y'all. This was day 11 of Diablo tries to contact Blizzard Entertainment.